Hey there guys, Chandler Smith Vlogs here guys. Welcome back to another video. So today is Saturday. My mom and I are about to head out and go to this safari. Basically, we get on a bus and we see animals and it's going to be a fun day. So spend some time with my mom, get out of the house, and we are about to head out right now. So I'm filming with my Canon 70D, and also I have my Canon 90D in the bag right now. So yeah, got both of my cameras with me. So anyways, I did invite my girlfriend, but she's busy this weekend. Haley's mom is cooking with her mom, so so at least, you know, I did invite her to go, but you know, she's busy with school and working right now, so that's the reason why I didn't come over to my girlfriend Haley's this weekend, because Haley sent me a message on Friday that she's working on something for school this weekend. So she's busy this weekend, Haley is. So and Haley's mom is upstairs right now doing something, cooking with her mom. So yeah, so I guess as things just said, guys, we'll be heading out right now. You want to say hi to the video?
Hey.
So
happy Saturday.
Yeah, happy Saturday, guys. So you excited?
I am.
Yeah,
fun.
It was my idea, right?
It was your idea. It was a good idea.
Yeah, it was a good idea. So we'll be heading out now, guys. So I guess as things are said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, like this video. So as things are said, let's head out and go to the safari and see some animals, and I'll film it for you guys for this video. So let's get out of the house, have a good day and things. So all right guys, see you guys at the safari, and we'll get on a bus and see some animals. Let's go, guys. Well guys, we are here at the wild safari, and my mom went to go get the tickets. So there is a bus right behind me. I'm not sure if we will get on this bus, or there's probably another bus we'll get on. So it should be fun. I'll capture a video for you guys, have a good time, spend some time with my mom, and check out the animals, get it on camera for you guys. So my mom is getting the tickets right now, and I can see her right now. So we will make our way towards my mom, I guess. And I think she got the tickets. So huh?
They're waiting for us.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah guys, we are going to get on this bus over there. So are you excited? Yeah. Alright guys, let's get on the bus. Here we go guys, we're getting on the bus.
It happens all the time, and it's like 6 feet from window to pavement. So you can imagine what conditions.
Sit in the back, I guess. It's fine.
But you will get it back if it happens. If you drop your camera, your cell phone, or whatever out the window, let me know right away. I will stop the bus. I will get off.
You want to sit back here?
I will go get it
Yeah,
for
we
you.
can.
It costs you a lot of money, and let's face it,
Yeah, it's fine.
found it. Who knows what kind of pictures.
You excited?
And please do not be concerned for my safety getting off the bus in front of the wild animals, folks.
Feels like we're going to school.
I'm from Chicago. This doesn't scare me at all. So are you guys ready to do this thing?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, a couple of you are, a couple of you not so sure. Are you ready to do this thing?
Yes.
Okay, that I believe. So I'll flip a switch, I'll move a lever, and away we go. During the ride, I'm going to try to educate you a little bit about our animals, and I'm going to try to entertain you. The education will be obvious. The entertainment, my best advice is to go ahead and laugh now, because the jokes start bad. They get worse tan shack to the right of the gate there. You see it? That little shack right there has the rarest exhibit in the park. A responsible American teenager. Do you have any idea how hard those are to find? The young fellow in that booth is our teenager, and he is on duty today. And as we go by, wave to him, but please do not throw him any of your food, because he has very good aim, and he'll throw it right back at you. And as we enter the park, our reception committee is made up of animals you have been calling by the wrong name your entire life if you call those animals buffalo. They are not. They are North American bison. They're not even related to buffalo. We call them buffalo because the first settlers on the Great Plains thought they looked like water buffalo. And the name caught on so well, the Indians even started calling them that after a while. I gave that fact out a couple of weeks ago. Somebody yelled out, "You're not supposed to call them Indians anymore." I am a Native American. I can call them anything I want. Here on our left, you see some of our deer. We have two kinds of deer here in the park. We have fallow deer from Central and Eastern Europe, and we have axis deer from South Asia. Fallow deer can be white, tan, with or without spots, or dark brown in color. Axis deer are brown with white spots, and they have a dark stripe up the middle of their backs. Also down here on the left, you see some of our beautiful North American elk. And look directly ahead of the bus. You see that big orange bison right in front of us? That's the alpha male of our bison herd. His name is Gorgeous George. Hey, George. Hey, George. Yeah, I know. I gotta pay George. Here you go, buddy. Now go see my friend. George, go see my George. You got Facebook? You can hand feed George. He won't bite you. As we go along and you see some of our deer and some of our elk, you'll notice they have beautiful antlers. I have to be careful how I talk about the antlers. Last year I had a group on the bus, I pointed to one of our elk, I said, "Check out the rack on that one," and I got in trouble. And right about now I usually tell the kids that I'm not going to explain that joke to them, but if they go to public school, they can probably come up and explain it to me. Yeah. I'm a retired teacher, that's how I know that.
You enjoying it so far? It's good?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, so far. It's pretty good.
Did you want to hand out some food?
No, you can do that. You got some food over there?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
And if you look directly ahead of the bus, you will see the stars of our show, our beautiful giraffes, Too Tall and Rosie. That's Too Tall standing there beside the barn. Rosie is in the enclosure as well. So, she's up here by the fence. So let me tell you a little bit about both of them. Too Tall is 18 feet tall. Rosie is 16 feet tall. licked. Somebody asked me once if the giraffes ever get mad about people staring at them. I said, no, they just overlook it. And here on our right are some members of our family of wildebeests from Africa. If you are not familiar with wildebeests, let me ask you, did you see The Lion King?
Yes.
Never watched it? Okay, this next part's going to be a spoiler then. You remember the scene where Mufasa was trampled? That was done by a herd of wildebeests. Don't be angry at ours, okay? Because they weren't involved. They were here. And on our left, you see walking in the field there is one of our emus from Australia. Emus are the third largest birds in the world, right after ostriches and cassowaries. Here's a little fun fact about emus to take home with you. When the female emu lays her eggs, she then abandons the nest. She never comes back to it. The male emu has to sit on the eggs and incubate them, hatch the chicks, and raise them. So ladies, that one's for you. Gentlemen, I have one coming up for us a little later in the ride. So do you guys want to go around the traffic or do you want to meet the giraffes?
The giraffes!
And that qualifies as the dumbest question I'll ask today. And while we're waiting for our turn with Tutal, you see that tan animal sitting down on the ground out there? That's a nilgai. Nilgai come from South Asia. They are distant relatives of the antelope. And here is Tutal. If he sticks his head all the way in your window, he's trying to get your entire bag of food. He'll get it all, he'll eat it all, he'll even eat the bag, and then later on laugh at you for letting it go. Right now he's looking for pine straw in the hood of my bus.
Tutal, meet my friend.
Sure.
We'll scoot out. Tutal, come down here and meet these nice people.
He's licking the top of the bus right now. I think he has an iron deficiency.
There you go. Need a paper towel? No.
I did! So cute.
There you go. You need a paper towel?
I got it.
Certainly. You're welcome.
Do you want one? Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we can come back there with the truck. The problem is you have to, unless we're on our cars, we have to stay together. Yes, okay.
And that's my friends, Too Tall and Rosie. How'd you like meeting them?
Yay.
Wasn't that fun?
Yes.
Now let's go see if we can find some other animals to entertain us.
Did you like the giraffes?
Those folks back there are going to start calling the giraffe whisperers.
They're so pretty.
Did you get a picture of them?
I did.
You're welcome.
Some more of our axis deer over here on the left, sitting down in the grass. Fallow deer on the hill to our right. And then ahead of us, I see one of our zebras from Africa. Zebras, as you know, are relatives of the horse, but you may not know this. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern. They are unique to each animal, just like our fingerprints are unique to us. In fact, in the wild, baby zebras find their mommies by her stripe pattern, not by her scent. I used to wonder if zebras were black with white stripes or white with black stripes. You ever wonder that? I looked it up. And the answer to that question is yes. Whichever way works for you, that's what they are. members of the antelope family. Also sitting down here is one of our cattle. We have three kinds of cattle here in the park. We have Texas Longhorns, Banded or Belted Galloways, and Scottish Highlanders. And as we move along and you meet more of our cattle, you will discover what I've already learned. Our cattle are very, very amusing animals. I know that joke was utterly ridiculous, wasn't it? I could milk it for more laughs, but you might have a real beef with me if I did. My honor would be at stake. You're just going to want to roast me for all these cheesy... Okay, I'll stop.
Well, whenever you bring them, like when you drop them in the car, you can go slower. And they'll come up pretty fast. Like he's like that.
And if you look to the right, you'll see that we'll be passing a vehicle full of humans. Wave to the humans, but don't throw them any of your food because we make them buy their own lunch. This fenced-in area ahead of us on the right, that's the cat condo. That's where we keep our lions from Africa. Now, when we get up here to the lions, I do want to remind you not to throw any of your food to them because the lions do not eat this park food. We feed them about 15 pounds of raw meat each every other day. We also throw in misbehaving children and bad boyfriends and husbands. I never say anything about the ladies at this point because I don't care what they told you at the ticket counter. I am not stupid. We have two beautiful lions in the enclosure, and there they are on the platforms. Closer to us is the female. Her name is Sassy. Behind her, the king of the jungle himself. That's Elvis. And you will notice that our lions are doing what lions do best. They're just lying around. When they're out in the wild in the pride, it's the females like Sassy there who do most of the hunting. They do the hunt, they make the kill, they bring the meat back, they plop it down in front of His Majesty, and all he has to do is sit there and look good. Gentlemen, that one is for us. Kind of glad Elvis is taking a nap right now. Every time he looks at this bus, I know exactly what he's thinking. Meals on wheels. Now take a look at Elvis, even from this angle, and tell me what you see is missing. His mane. Our veterinary staff tells us that in about 50% of cases of lions in captivity, the male's mane falls out. We don't know why, and we don't know if it'll come back. I do know it's Elvis's main concern. Look ahead of the bus to the right out there, you'll see some of our llamas from South America. You know, if those animals ever rose up against us, it would be Llamageddon. If their cousins, the alpacas, joined in, it would be the alpacalypse. I do not think ours would get involved, though. Our llamas are very friendly. We've given them names. We've got Mama Llama, Drama Llama, Larry Llama, Linda Llama, Lucy Llama, Lloyd Llama, Lorenzo Llama, Lucius Llama, Lucas Llama, Rama Llama Ding Dong, and their leader, the Dalai Lama. Lorenzo, come here. Lorenzo. Lorenzo, come say hi to these people. Oh yes, one of our Vietnamese Potbelly Pigs, too. Oh, I know that pig personally. His name is Chris. Chris P. Bacon.
Chris P. Bacon.
You having fun?
I am. Oh, look, he's on it. Can you throw him one out? I missed it.
If during the course of our ride you hear a high-pitched cry, that's one of our male elk doing something called bugling. See, we're in the middle of elk mating season, and when a male elk bugles like that, he's letting all the female elk in the park know that he doesn't have a date tonight. Wonder if that would work for me. Might end up dating a female elk. Of course, if you could see my last date, you'd think I was trading up. Here on our right are a couple of members of our family of black buck antelopes. These animals come from Africa. The males, as you can see, have the distinctive corkscrewed antlers. These are very friendly and gentle animals, and they get along great with our deer. I guess you could say the deer and the antelope play. And seldom is heard a discouraging word, 'cause what can an antelope say? You know what the collective term for a group of zebras is, don't you? You know how you get a murder of crows or a parliament of owls? It's a dazzle. So if you see a group of zebras like that, that's a dazzle of zebras. In this curve, we will be at the 1/4 point in our journey through the park.
Oh, they got them on both sides.
Thank you.
Hi guys. If you want to say something, we'll come back through, but not where you can hold their, like feed.
Now here in the right side of the road around the curve, we're going to meet up, and also on the left, we'll meet up with several members of our family of Mouflon sheep. Mouflon sheep come to us from the Middle East, the area near Israel. They are relatives of our North American sheep, and no, I am not trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I know that joke was pretty bad, wasn't it? You know how we got our first sheep into the park, don't you? A Ram truck pulling a U-Haul. If you're wondering about why this one is limping, they have a condition called hoof rot. It's a fungal infection of their hooves, and our veterinary staff is treating them for it.
I'm a professional. Don't try this at home.
Now remember when we saw the bison, I told you they are not buffalo? Look over there. That's a buffalo. A water buffalo. We have water and swamp buffalo in the park, and they come to us from South and Southeast Asia. Also, if you look to the right ahead of the bus out there in the field, you'll see some of our visitors from Canada. Those are Canada geese. They are not part of the park inventory. They fly down here in the late winter, early spring, make their nests, raise their young, and then in late fall, early winter, they go heading back north again. Which I always thought was backward. I'd rather summer in Canada and winter here, but what do I know? Now, if you've ever seen those geese in flight, they fly in a V formation. One arm of the V is always longer than the other. Do you know why? It has more geese in it, that's why. And if you listen to them honk, you can tell which part of Canada they came from. Some of them honk in French. Here on our left, we've got a sign that reads Elk Swimming Hole. This is where our North American elk will gather at the end of the day to have their elk club meetings. When the male elk are down there having their stag parties, we call this the elk hole. before and probably don't even realize it. You ever see that video from the Middle East of the animals that jump from rock to rock going up the cliffs? These are the guys that do that. We call them mountain goats, but their actual name is the aoudad. Audads are probably the best natural athletes in the animal kingdom. They're able to stand on a mountain ledge that is only 2 inches wide. Why they do it, I don't know, but they can do it.
Hey, baby.
Now this particular axis deer with only 1 antler, that's lefty. Folks on the website, can I get y'all to pull back from the windows just a moment? We got some low-hanging branches here, and I know you all want souvenirs of the park, but a scratch on the forehead is not a good souvenir. At this point in the ride, I get to tell you a little bit about the park. The Pine Mountain Wild Animal Safari was founded in 1991 by members of the Snyder family in this area. This year we are celebrating our 30th anniversary. Originally it was just a walkabout. Now the park is about 500 acres in size. We're traveling through 375 of those acres, and it was owned and operated by Parks America. I should point out that for the animals to enjoy the food, it does actually have to leave the bus. You got a great fastball, but we got to work on your control. About 90% of all the animals that you see in the safari were born right here. We also have 2 sister safaris, one in Missouri and one in Texas, that we exchange animals with on a regular basis. The animal directly in front of us is not a cow, no matter what it looks like. That's what happens when a cow and a water buffalo get frisky. Believe it or not, the actual term for the offspring of a cow and a buffalo is a beefalo. Coming up on our right is our beefalo. Her name is Confused.
First name is
The food items you're throwing off the bus to Confused and all of our animal friends are made of 7 different grains that are very, very good for all of the animals in the free roam part of the park where we are right now, except of course the lions. We add in a vitamin supplement and we bind it all together and give it some flavoring with molasses. It is edible, but I do not recommend tasting it, and that comes from personal experience. A couple years ago I lost a bet with some of the other bus drivers, and the penalty was I had to eat a small piece of the food. It will not hurt you. It is edible, it is digestible, the animals love it. For all I know, it stays crunchy and milk. But take it from your old buddy Jack, dirt tastes better. your TripAdvisor and leave reviews of places like this, we encourage you to go online, find our page, and let us know what you think. Give us an honest review. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. If you like the jokes and all from up here, remember, my name is Jack. If you don't like the jokes and wish I would just shut up and drive the bus, spell my name Grant. It's one of the other bus drivers. We'll blame him. Body of water up ahead of us, we in the park call Turtle Lake. And we call it that because it's got a large number of, guess what? Turtles in it, exactly. And as we go down Lakeshore Drive, if you take a look out the left-hand windows of the bus, you might see some of the turtles looking back up at you. There are two main kinds of turtles in the lake, painted turtles and loggerhead snapping turtles. You tell the difference by looking at the shells. If the shells have markings and patterns on them, it's a painted turtle. If there are no markings or patterns, it's a loggerhead snapping turtle. And if a turtle comes to the shore wearing a brightly colored mask, that's a ninja turtle.
I write my own stuff.
The only animals in the park I won't be able to take you to see on this trip are the fish that live in the lake. It costs too much money to pull the bus back out of the water, and I don't know about you wonderful people, but I can't swim. I get in water like this, I sink. Or should there be a T in that word somewhere?
Bass and catfish. Pretty big ones, too.
Well, I bet. We'd have to fit out there, wouldn't we?
I have a recurring nightmare about this part of the drive. I will share it with you. In my dream, we're going over the dam like we're about to do, and lightning hits Turtle Lake, turns it into the biggest bowl of turtle soup you've ever seen. At the far end of the dam there, those woods, those trees, we call that area the Maternity Wards. We call it that because that's where a lot of our animals go to give birth when it's time for them to do so. They give birth out there because the large number of trees give them an instinctive feeling of protection from predators, even though the only predators loose in this part of the park are us. And if you look on the left, as we cross the dam, you'll see a couple of ostriches from Africa. Ostriches are the largest birds in the world. They can stand up to 9 feet tall. They can run up to 40 miles an hour. And if you can do that, who cares if you can't fly, right? There's all three of them, in fact. Ostriches lay the largest eggs of any bird. Now, looking at our ostriches from left to right, you've got our two females, Olivia and Ophelia, and then to the right is the male, Oliver O. Ostrich. If Olivia or Ophelia were to lay an egg right now, that egg would weigh 5 pounds. The shell would be so strong a grown man could stand on it without cracking it. And one ostrich egg will feed 24 people. If you want to serve it hard-boiled, start early and bring something to read, because it takes 3 hours to hard-boil an ostrich egg. Now we got a couple more of our special cattle up here. You see the black and white one standing there by the lake? That's Oreo. That's the only Oreo you'll ever see that comes with its own milk. Coming up on our right up ahead of us is our park celebrity. Look at the hair on the forehead. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber, right there.
Hey, Justin!
By the way, do we have any Justin Bieber fans on the bus, or do we all have taste? And bothering the folks in the van on the right up here is our Scottish Highlander. Her name is Red McCow. Red has her own set of bagpipes, but they produce milk, not music.
Hey, Red! Hey, Red!
And up ahead of us, bothering the folks at the understand why we call her Target. But if you don't get a look, I'll tell you. The white band around her middle opens into a dark circle on her left side. So it's a target. You can call her Tarjay if you want to.
She's the oldest one in the park.
Here's Target coming up on the right, and Eeyore and Oreo on the left.
Isn't she cute?
Pretty, or you figure out how you're getting across the
Looks like Oreo here is about to have a calf in the very, very near future.
Hey, sweetheart. Oh, some more. Want some more, baby? Want some more?
You like the animals?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your
And
favorite?
I see in the mirror,
I
I
don't
see
know, that-
Justin Bieber coming up behind us on the left.
I really like the giraffes. Are really pretty, but I like all of them.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm occasionally asked
What's the
by
food
folks
look
on the
like?
bus if any of our animals have ever gotten away or escaped from the safari. The answer is no, and there
Is there a
two
certain
very
animal
good
you can't
reasons why
feed?
not. One of those reasons is right over there. It's
Just,
our pets.
I know you can't feed the
We have
lions
a
and stuff.
really
They don't
good
eat it
fence
anyway.
around our
They don't
500
eat that? The
acres.
lions don't
Our
eat that?
big challenge
They don't eat
is
it.
keeping local animals out of the park.
They just eat it.
But the other reason, well, think about it. How many of us would voluntarily walk away from a free, all-day, all-you-can-eat buffet? I wouldn't. You can look at me and tell I wouldn't.
Hey, Oliver!
If Oliver comes up to the bus, remember, food for him on your windowsill. Don't try to hand feed him.
I think it's cool.
Look, he's having a treat.
Those guys I have healthy respect for.
Yeah,
One kick from them can kill the person.
yeah.
I'd rather it not be me. Not yet, anyway.
Baby Potbelly
Sorry?
Pigs.
Oh, no, that one over there is pork chop.
Pork chop, yeah.
And this one over here is hamburger.
Aww. I could just see Katie. She would be like, oh,
We have animals in our safari from 6 of the 7 continents. The only continent not represented here is Antarctica. That's because keeping a place cold enough for penguins year-round would really run up the utility bill. I mention that because what you've seen in the park, you wouldn't see in the real world. You wouldn't see bison hanging around with zebras and emus in the background. They all live on different continents. Here in the safari, though, our animals live together. They live comfortably. They live happily. They live peacefully and pretty much quietly. And I think there's a message for us in there somewhere.
Alright, Mr. Bison, get out of your way. Slide 1 second.
riding free. Like she was all in the car.
Now, if you look around out here, you see a lot of trees on the ground. If you check out their stumps, you might find a square root. Get it? Square root?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a math joke.
Yeah.
9 out of 5 people don't like math jokes.
Yeah.
And that was another math joke.
Yeah.
I told you.
I love cows.
Another couple of our Vietnamese potbellies coming our way. That's Porky and Petunia right there. Charlie and all of his camel friends can put away, get this, 30 gallons of water in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Alright, it's going to get a little rough here. Hang on. Well, not as rough as I thought it might be. No, but can you believe it? 30 gallons in 15 minutes? I can't do an 8-ounce glass in an hour. Of course, when you think about what fish do in water, I don't really want to drink it at all. Now look over there at Charlie and check out the sandy tan color of his fur. That allows the camel to blend in with the sands of the desert where he comes from, and that's called camouflage. Come on, guys. Camouflage is my
that's
best
good.
joke. Little love for old Jack up here. I'll take sympathy. I don't care. Oh, you'll be happy to know that not long after coming to be with us, Charlie quit smoking Camel cigarettes. I told that joke on the bus last year. A little girl was sitting in the front seat. She looked over at me and said, "I don't get it." I said, "Sweetheart, you don't know how happy it makes me that you did not understand a joke about smoking." Now, we cannot get close enough to hand feed Charlie because camels will bite and they do spit. But we can toss food to him. In fact, Charlie and I play a little game every time I come through. Let's see if he's up for it.
Alright, I'll get it.
to work. He knows me. He sees me 3-4 times a week, a day, every weekend for 6 years. He knows me. Don't want to toss food to the camel, huh? Now this structure here on our left, this was built for our Vietnamese potbelly pigs. When it's raining very hard or if the sun is like triple-digit hot, pigs will go in there for a little while to get out of the weather. So I call that structure IHOP, the International House of Pork.
I didn't get like a picture.
This next little thing I'm going to tell you about, you all will have a line in, so be ready. I'll tell you what the line is and when to say it. I had a young fellow on the bus last year ask me a very serious question, one that may have occurred to some of you as we've gone along. He said, "Sir, do you have anybody who comes in and cleans up all the animal poop on the ground?" I told him no, we let Mother Nature take care of that. But it did make me realize that this is probably some of the most fertile land in Georgia, maybe in the entire Southeast. In fact, this land is so fertile, and here's your line. Your line is, how fertile is it? Ready? That was good. This land is so fertile, we could go to the top of this hill right here. We could plant bird seed and grow parakeets. They can't all be gems, folks, no matter how hard I try. So have you folks been to the walkabout yet?
No.
Oh, let me tell you what you're going to see when you go to the walkabout. You'll get to see our Siberian Tiger. His name is Goliath. You'll get to see our 2 Bengal Tigers, Reba, the orange tiger, and Athena, the very rare white tiger. And you'll get to meet Mika, our liger. That's a cross between a lion and a tiger. They really exist, and we have one. We also have bears, wolves, hyenas. Oh, and don't miss a visit with Big Al, our 100-year-old alligator. Also in the walkabout, in our non-predator department for your shopping pleasure, we have monkeys, baboons, we have sheep, goats, alpacas. You'll find ringtail lemurs, collatamundis, beautifully plumed birds, and no trip to the walkabout is complete without a stop at the reptile house. Just don't let the geckos sell you any insurance. On the hill up there, that's our gift shop. You have to go through the gift shop to get to the walkabout. We did that on purpose. That's called marketing. Thank you, Walt Disney. You need to wash your hands after meeting our animals. Our restrooms are in the green building on your left. Everybody wave to my buddy Grant and his bus. And if you're getting a little hungry yourself, check out our restaurant in the blue building where you mark your tickets. Food is good, and I never recommend a place I don't like. Friends, I hope I brought a smile to your face. Hope you learned a little something about our animals today. You are the best group I've had on this bus at this time today. And I thank you for being with us at the Pine Mountain Wild Animal Safari. And that was your cue to applaud. Thank you very much. You're very kind. And here we are, my friends, safe and sound, right back where we started.
Did you have fun?
I did. That was fun. Did you?
You still got a lot of food left, right?
It's all gone.
It's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
You had fun though?
I did. Did you?
Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll get my bag. My fingers hurt from holding this camera.
I bet.
Ooh. I definitely can tell a difference when filming with the 90D on my older camera. The 90D is more comfortable, and the 70D hurts my fingers from holding it so long. But yeah, I had fun, guys.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you had fun.
Go say hi to the video.
Oh, hi, video. Whoever I'm talking to, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Yes, right.
Well, guys, had fun. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Huh? Are you throwing something away?
You ready to go to the walkabout?
Walkabout? What is that?
We're gonna see some more animals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like a zoo?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Did you have fun, though?
I did. I really enjoyed it. And the weather was perfect, too. It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
it's really cool. It's a good idea, huh?
Oh, yeah.
There's a frog.
There's a frog.
Where's the animals at?
I'm wondering if we go out this way. I don't know. Let me make sure.
They got keychain ones right here.
Yeah.
Did you see them?
How do you get to the animals?
Have you already bought your tickets
Yes.
online, or did you just print?
Yeah, print it out.
Okay, go right through that door, follow the path it goes.
Okay, thank you.
I see that.
So you know where to go?
Yeah, she said just follow this path.
It's fun getting out of the house, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a really pretty day, too.
So we just followed this trail? Ooh. So what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I guess we can go out to Bannon Mills and see the waterfall and do some hiking, you know, walking, and
Oh, yeah.
that'll be fun.
I think so, too. So, I think they have waterfalls, too, right?
Mm-hmm. They do.
So I guess we just follow this trail and we'll see some animals, right?
Yeah. We'll see some more animals.
Hey, buddy. Well guys, I had fun filming this video. I got to get out of the house. My mom and I got to get out of the house and see some animals. I got to film a video for you guys. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and drop some likes on this video if you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. But yeah, drop some likes, subscribe, and yeah, I believe my mom and I are we're gonna be going somewhere tomorrow on Sunday. So I'll bring the camera and I'll film that as well tomorrow. So anyways, subscribe guys, drop some likes on this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys. Thanks for watching.